When it's cold outside, you hold me tight, just my type. You know he high. When it's cold outside, you bless me. Anything, everything, never stress me.
Welcome to Pisces TV with Dr. MB. I'm glad to have you. This is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign. Cross watchers are welcomed. If this is your first time, go ahead and hit the subscription button and stay, right? Hit the notification bell so that you receive alerts. To all of my returners, you guys are appreciated, and you know that, right? So we're going to do this weekend vibe, right? To see what's going on, what's the play. And I appreciate all of you guys for sticking through all of the messages because we've had like some super good news for some people. We've had some, challenges for others. And so when I post the video, I'm glad that everyone is just keeping what resonates with them, not feeding into things that don't try to make something fit that's not, for you. And you guys are really, really, really doing good with that, and I appreciate that. So hopefully we get out of that little funky energy that I saw earlier for some of my Pisces. But I did notice that, when there's good news and stuff like that, it's a lot of people, or some people, I won't say a lot, it's a lot of people that feel this ain't for me. I wish things were going better for me. And I'm like, well, if you do this, and that, you'll get there. So today I had some information come in for Pisces that may be going through some challenges. At any rate, we're going to see what the weekend is bringing us. Some of you, this may have happened. Others of you, this may be going to happen, right? My readings are timeless, but this is for September, I believe tomorrow's the 28th, 2019. And let's get started. I'm shuffling up. If you need personal readings, natal chart, compatibility charts, all cleansing sprays, anything, go to my Etsy channel. That information is down below, as well as how to reach me. And join us on the Facebook group under Pisces TV. So, excellent. I love to see this. So we have the 9 of Swords coming in the reverse. You don't know how happy I am to see this. So not any longer feeling trapped, right? Which is good. The influence of this trapped feeling may have been a love matter or a Gemini, whatever the case may be. The past, I have the Strength card. Could be a fire sign. We have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sagittarius, Leo. Who else is fire? Taurus. But that's the past, right? The immediate past, I have the Moon. So this means that something may have had some light shed on it, some darkness, some deception. What you didn't know kind of came to light. Or you recognize something, or this is Pisces coming up, and these are the two lovers, like your lover and you, and maybe something came in between you guys, but we'll see, or will come, because this is our weekend vibe. But it looks good. Maybe after getting out of this trap, new love is coming in. And crowning your thoughts is change, because we have here the Wheel of Fortune. So that's good. That's what's crowning your thoughts. So maybe you guys have gotten some good news. Maybe you guys did decide, hey, let me stop crying over spoiled milk, and wonder what's coming in. And look, I have the little Buddha sitting between my Pisces and this Wheel of Fortune. So cool. Now, the immediate future, the card I like looking at. Okay, 2 came out. I have the 4 of Swords and the 9 of Wands. So this is resting. A lot of resting, right? Could be meditation, could be surrendering something. Some of you guys had to make a load of sacrifices, right, to get these manifestations to come in. And as you guys know, this 9 of Wands represents, for me, manifesting, right, from deep down in your gut what you want, and sending it up to your higher self and throughout the universe, honey. But I just wanted one card. So the immediate future. Okay, let me fix them, right? That'll help. Here we go. The immediate future again. All right, motion. The Chariot. I think this is a air energy, so that's good. Taking direction. Somebody want a new car. Somebody plan on traveling, or something coming toward you. What are your concerns? We got 3 cards. So I have the Queen of Wands, So you're concerned with passion, right? Something that fulfills you passionately, right? Some kind of endeavor, some kind of creative job, some kind of creative, relationship that may have a little spark to it and not just cups or not just swords. So we will take some clarifiers and see. I didn't know if all of those was going to fit up there like that. Now, the environmental factor is divine wisdom. So taking some advice that you may have received and using it. Excellent. This is great. This is so great. Or maybe we can sit her here. All right. Now we have how they see you. Ooh. Ooh. So this is going to be about an offer, a big offer, a new offer with this ace. Yes, yes, yes. This ace energy, I love it. And your hopes, I have the 8 of Swords. So whatever you're hoping for, this is not a really good way to be about it. This is toxicity. So hopefully you're hoping to get over that, I'm going to guess. And then I have the outcome is the 5 of Wands. And as you see, it's 3 of them standing here. To me, this is like competition. So maybe you guys are nervous about possibly being in competition, or some information is going to come in. Let's see here. 8 of Wands. So something coming from a distance that may balance out finances, because I have the 2 of Pentacles here. And the Empress. So emotional fulfillment, the 2 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands. Something is going to come out of nowhere that really helps financially, or something that you're juggling is going to come to an end. Maybe a lot of offers are going to come in. Maybe you guys are just sitting wishing on a star, because I have this 7 of Wands, sorry, and the Star card. So maybe some of you wish for something and then wish for like 22 other things, right? So we have the 7 of Cups here, which are a bunch of offers, or could be indecision. And then we have the Star, and of course I'm going to get clarity on all of these cards. So let's get started now that we have some clarity. Where are my little things at? So these cards can sit up. So let's see here. Let's get into it. Give you some news you can use. Did I sit that in the right spot? Okay, yeah, you can see that. But then where are we going to sit my sister girl? Right here. Uh-oh. And y'all have to leave me some comments. How y'all feeling? Like, what y'all been up to? What's cracking? Sit there right there. We don't want to... Well, I guess I'll look into this 8 of Swords, but I ain't going to spend a lot of time on anything that you feel is toxic, honey. I will not. So, boom. Now, the first thing I want to know is getting into this immediate future. That's what we care about the most, right? This Chariot. So let me get this Chariot. See what we got. 8 of Pentacles, work. A new passion. Something that's actually going to work this time. Right. So you had to walk away from something with this Pisces, and this 8 of Cups is coming here. And this is like the total opposite. This is going to be something passionate, fulfilling, something that's going to work. Maybe you did some inner work to close out a cycle, and because of that, you're deserving of this new passion. So this is what's coming toward you with this Chariot, this Ace of Wands, and this 8 of Pentacles. Like I said earlier today, for some of you it's love, some chose money, but your wishes are coming in, like whatever you were trying to manifest, and it's different for everybody. Now with this Queen of Wands, I have the 3 of Pentacles. This is celebrating. This is rejoicing. This is like hard work paying off. This is people rooting for you. That's good. So this wand is going to take you to a place of recognition and reward. Awesome. And then I have the Queen of Cups and the 4 of Pentacles. So if any of you have been kind of like tight, you know, on finances or whatnot, this energy coming in is going to relieve you of that, right? If you haven't been speaking your truth just because she's holding her throat, we want to start, right? So Queen of Pentacles, what's going to take you, Queen of Cups, and this could be male or female, what's going to take you into that energy is speaking your truth and also letting go. Don't penny pinch, right? You don't have to. When it's time to save, like, you'll know, right? But that could be kind of coming from a sense of lack when you feel that you have to hold on to everything. So with this Ace of Cups, I have the Knight of Swords. So this is coming in quickly, this offer. One of the fastest moving knights, and also offers via communication, because we have this air energy with these swords. Again, the Three of Cups, the Knight of Cups, and this Two of Pentacles. So it's like choosing celebration. Maybe you're celebrating this offer from this job, or like I said, it's money and love, money and love, money and love. That's what I see. This Five of Wands is clarified by the truth. So this competition, you'll have victory in whatever that is, because I have the Knight of Swords there, and that's a gift from the universe to cut through any bullshit. So just like I got my little Archangel Michael up there with his sword, there are no defeats for sure. Now this divine wisdom is being represented by the Six of Wands. So attention and recognition, right? You're being noticed for whatever this god or goddess is you're growing into. And I also have the, I have the Nine of Pentacles. Look at this. Y'all finna see this. So give me these cards back. We done spoke on that. Y'all came out of some shit, going into some new shit, and this what we talking about for the weekend. Anybody dealing with any type of competition, whether it's a relationship or a person, don't worry about that. That's my advice on that. Others of you, there's a big ass cup coming in, and via communication. So maybe this person or this thing or this job, you know, ain't gonna pull up on you. You may receive a call or a text message or something like that. With this Six of Wands, wherever you're traveling to or whatever's coming toward you, is divine. And it's going to recognize you and give you the attention that you deserve, put you up on a pedestal, praise you, admire you, right? So now this is what I wanted y'all to see. I have here the Nine of Pentacles came out with the universe. So this is, I'm going to bless you with something so you can stand on your own. Whether it's self-confidence or finances, whatever kept you trapped, the universe has said, look, I'm going to get this to you, right? So then you had your little tired moment, you cried and danced because finally you can fucking breathe, right? And then I have this Two of Cups. This Two of Cups is like for love or whatever. And maybe this is where you felt some lack at. Maybe you've had some issues with past lovers, because you have this Tower card standing in between being gifted from the universe and emotional fulfillment. But you have this Five of Pentacles, and Five of Pentacles for some could mean like being out in the cold, but in this degree, it's coming out from the cold because of whatever this offering is that the universe is giving you. And then I have here the Magician. So like I said, whatever you guys have been working on and praying for and stressed out about and talking to me crazy about is coming. For a lot of you, you trying to manifest a lover. And I have here on the top of the deck, I'll let you see, the King of Pentacles came out with this lover. So I'm going to sit him up here. Boom. And then this is sticking out. Oh, this is a match made, honey. So all of you that are currently singles or trying to be single, this Strength card that came up as the past influence is what's gifting you with this match made. And the last time I saw this may have been like June. This was like June when I saw this couple, this power couple that was supposed to start a business together and all that kind of stuff. So I'm tapping into you, whoever you are, with this Six of Cups that you're probably going to have children with or have children with, but I'm thinking you don't know them because this is a gift from the universe. And so it's going to be different for everyone, and y'all have to keep me posted. But yeah, you definitely, either you're starting a business or having a child with this person. So I like that. Amen. And we will sit this here, because we done told that tale, right? But this, I thought this was so cool. So y'all sit and look at that. That competition is already yours, whatever it is. All right, so I have temptation, pride, and self-love. And I already know what that's about, because I have to talk to people about it all the time. So at the bottom of the deck, I have dun-dun-dun-dun. Pay attention, pay attention to the signs was under that. So I have letting go, the number 26, right? So 19, I have temptation. So some of you are going to be tempted to tiptoe back into wherever it is, that hole you crawled out of. And this is your confirmation to not do that, right? It's kind of like, can you see it? I see a bad reflection. Okay, I think it's just gonna do that. So yeah, temptation. The 6 of Cups. Pride. I got this devil energy. And self-love. Let me see, I just need one. Coming together. So, this reminds me of, see, somebody's lost, helpless and hopeless. With this 8 of Cups, don't know whether to walk away or stay. So this is you coming back, and that's cool. So we got the good news, and then we got any of those that are still dealing with an issue they may need to detach from, or they're confused about detaching from, right? We choose your battles. So with temptation coming up under simply love, right? This is a family card. We got a person and their child. This is a temptation to go back into like an old perspective, a temptation to pick up some bad habit you had already let go, any kind of temptation that's probably not the best idea, right? And then after temptation, we have pride, which is a very low vibration. So maybe somebody's tempted to do something but being prideful about it, or you're going to be tempted to act in a certain manner, and your pride is going to get the best of you. And then we have here, what was that under her? The self-love. It's like, remember to love you first. Don't be tempted to go, back and forth with this master manipulator or this indecisive person. Look at this refusing to see. That's what's representing the devil card. So somebody who ain't as deep into something as you are, do not be tempted to go back into the situation, because even if you guys are meant to come back together, it's still going to take you raising your vibration and them raising their vibration for you guys to become this divine union. And taking us out, because I love it and it came out, is the changing your focus. So change your focus from this love matter, because if you ain't right, this relationship ain't coming together. If they're not right, the relationship isn't coming together. And whoever it is that I'm speaking to may need to focus on, meditation and charging that root chakra, or getting away some of that toxicity. So that's that. That's for the guys that I was messaging or loading videos earlier today. That's what I felt for y'all. And then here come this power couple over here, which is good. Now for some of y'all, I got an aunt or uncle or somebody that used to say bang, jangle, and swerve. And that is some real old school street shit. So I'm about to get my cards to see which one of y'all trying to bang, jangle, and swerve out there. And what the weekend is looking like for you guys. So we'll just move these to the side and keep it moving. So we about to call in the bang, jangle, and swerve crew. And y'all gonna have to tell me what's good with this bang, jangle, and swerving. Okay. All right. So, okay, Empress. Look at that. The Empress and the Hierophant. Is that so? With the Queen of Wands. Y'all nasty. That's that cult love. That sister wife. Right? See what we got. I'll take past, present, future. Or how y'all want to do it. Y'all be focused on what's coming towards you, so we'll stick to that. Spirit, what is coming toward my singles who ready to mingle? I see the death card coming out sideways, so y'all gonna be starting over. And tell us what they starting over with. All right, Justice. Okay, 2 more. The Magician and the 6 of Wands, which is what I saw when I first pulled these cards out. So cool. I'll take that. Now you see you see what he doing, right? So this is your justice, or I take this back because we already cleared out all you philosophicals out there. So you may come into an air, you may meet an air sign through something that you manifested, right? Through some kind of love spell you put out or that they put out. Somebody manifested somebody. And with this rabbit and this bird, so this is like sex and love, right? Both together with this pot here, like it's some honey in this pot. So you they milk and honey. They recognize you. They ain't gonna try to like overdo it. It's not gonna be like overly sexual or overly emotional. They just like truly are admired by your booty or your beauty, whichever one. And then I have this King of Swords. So yeah, this is definitely an air sign that you guys are coming into. Now this the Magician, I have the Six of Cups. And the Six of Cups speaks to, you know, like an innocent kind of love. But in this deck, this is like reflection. So for some of you, like I said, you sat thinking about this person. Or it's somebody that thought about you. Or maybe they saw your pictures online. Because look at her. It's like somebody who has been looking at your pictures. Or somebody who pictures you've been looking at, right? These lovebirds right here. They're going to come your way, and they're probably an air sign or have air strong in their chart. And then I have the King of Wands here. So Justice, the King of Wands with this, and I have this Ace of Pentacles that just wanted to come out. So we'll leave that over here by itself to see what it is. But another ace, right? This King of Swords, this King of Wands here, and this King of Swords with this Six of Cups, this Six of Cups in the middle. So either both of y'all have some kind of like dominant energy. This is, you know, male and male, hey, whatever. But I have Justice and these two together. And then I have the Six of Wands recognizing with these three people in this picture. So be careful, because this person may have somebody in the background, because that's what she's doing. She's standing in the background. Now this Eight of Wands, they may be at a distance from you, so this may be an online little gathering, but that's what I got right here for this Ace of Pentacles is the Eight of Wands. This also speaks to communication coming in, but like I said, they may stay at a distance. And that's how they got, you know, somebody in the background that you don't see because y'all don't stay near each other. And it's new, so you can't really trip, you know. But take it slow, because I have the Knight of Pentacles here, and the Knight of Pentacles is like the slow moving knight. So this is definitely taking it slow. And let's see here. Slow and steady wins the race. So that's what I have for my singles, that you could be walking into an air sign, a fire sign. Like I said, somebody's pictures you've been looking at, or somebody's looking at your pictures. And then with all these aces here, I believe that this is something new. I don't think that it's like old. For some of you guys, this may be also an earth energy. So yeah, we'll leave that there. Now, let me see who's deceptive, because I know y'all be wanting to know if we have a false person. Okay. Oh. So we had concern in reverse. I don't think this is anything to be concerned about, whatever this is representing with, like I said, somebody in the background. But let's see with this King of Wands coming in. I have poverty. With this King of Swords, I have child. Okay. So Justice, King of Wands, poverty. This air sign may be passionate and sweet on you, but they may be having some financial difficulties. And then this Six of Wands, like I said, this awareness and this recognition, with this with this Knight of Swords and this third party in the backdrop, they may have some baby mama drama. That's what I see. Or somebody's expecting a child. So that's kind of sticky. Be mindful of that if you meet somebody over the weekend that don't stay by you, or that hit you up, you know, online or something like that. This Eight of Wands is communication about this Pentacle, and I have wealthy man. So okay, I left it out. I thought this was part of the story. So some of you, this Ace of Pentacle is some cake. Some cake coming in, or somebody with some cake. And yep, I have the 24 hours to 4 weeks, which is the family card. So that's some actual cake that might be coming in. Or maybe if you are not single, moving in with your little boyfriend, maybe what's coming up. And then for this magician, and this looking at these pictures, if any of y'all modeling or something like that, I do have unexpected income. So whoever's watching you, or if you do something where people watch you, you may have a little admirer that it might send you a message about, you know, helping you out financially, or just, hey, I like who you are, I like what you're doing. So that's cool. That's real cool. But like I said, nothing to be concerned about. Somebody that you got a high sex drive with, or you've been you gonna communicate a lot, because air is about communication with this justice, trying to balance the scales out. Maybe you ain't all about money, right? But this person is highly passionate and charming and good looking as hell. They want to take you in from all your heartbreak, but they may be facing a little financial difficulty, and you may not mind that. Others of you that have been trying to manifest a lover, or you are somebody's manifestation, they will be reaching out, and this includes unexpected income. Whereas this King of Swords here, more air energy, but probably really, really dominant. If they're going to be on your heels. Like with this Six of Wands energy, I feel like this is the person that's really gonna be like, they just gotta have you, right? And this is also the person that may be having some issues with a baby mama. And then this Ace of Pentacles, like I said, new. These two are new. You could be having an issue with somebody with that they got, you know, baby mama problems, and then you could be with somebody that got money problems. Who knows? But I know for sure this is new, and this is wealth. And like I said, the Eight of Wands speaks to travel or coming from a distance. So if any of you guys are going out of town or going somewhere this weekend, you can meet this person and they don't stay near you. And then this Ace of Pentacles, like I said, they want to give you some change or something like that. It could also, for some of you, mean they married. So just keep that in mind, because we don't want to leave that out, because I don't sell cookies on this show. Now, we will take a stress-free card. Any advice that we have, you know, for breathing techniques and just staying stress-free. I have the rocking chair, right? Think of yourself as an old woman or man sitting in a rocking chair writing your memoirs of the present moment. What would you write about? What would the old you tell the young you? Investigate the situation from a distance for about 5 to 10 minutes. Taking this distance will give you a new perspective. Now, some of these things causing you to stress will start to seem small, right? Because they are. And this says here, go back to you. Go back to you, honey. Close your eyes. If you feel thoughts drifting because of too much noise or too much to do, gradually shift your attention to yourself, away from your thoughts and the things around you. Feel all your attention shifting to you. You can use as the center of your focus a part of your body, and I do that. You can think about your feet, honey, all the negative energy in your body coming out your feet. Sometimes when I breathe, whatever, if you have like soreness or somewhere in your body, you can just envision that when you breathe, instead of the air actually coming in like through your throat, that it's coming through that body part. Like when my stomach hurt, I just imagine that the air is going through my stomach and not my throat, if that makes sense. And it helps a great deal. But anyway, the things outside of you lose their meaning when you do that, when you focus on something on you or within you. So stay this way for 5 to 10 minutes. If y'all can see with these cards, the rule of thumb is if you can just change your focus on something else for 5 or 10 minutes, it's going to make the whole situation better. Whatever you're stressing about, whatever is getting on your nerves or whatever, if you just for 5 or 10 minutes think about the commercial on the TV or just anything, that'll help you get through some turmoil. So yeah. Now for all my saints in here, since we done got the sinners out the way, I'm going to pull a couple of Archangel Michael cards and Angel Advice cards. So go ahead and get your questions ready. I'm going to take 4 cards. You can ask 4 different questions, or just pick of the 4 cards, 1, 2, 3, or 4, which one you want to set the intention on, and it may be an answer for you. So, and then I'm going to ask a bonus question at the end about possibly when you will meet your soulmate. I don't know, I just got the notion to do that. So, question 1. Visualize abundance in all forms. God gave you such great spiritual power that everything you visualize eventually becomes reality. So when you think you don't deserve something, that's why you don't get it, because they giving you what you think. Hold a steady vision of that which is beautiful. Again, about taking that 5 to 10 minutes away from whatever you think and to think something else, right? Hold a steady vision of that which is beautiful, helpful, positive, and filled with blessings. And that is what you will experience. I promise you. 5 to 10 minutes. Breathe. And it'll help with anxiety. Question 2. Server vows of poverty. So a lot of y'all are either y'all asking about money or love for sure. Because this is basically saying to you guys, if you are without anything, it may be because of your perspective of it. So change how you see it. Don't see you as lonely. See you as in the waiting process of somebody coming in. That way the universe is really clear that you're waiting on something. But if you just sit in, I'm lonely and I don't have anybody, the universe is going to keep sending you that, because that's the signal you're sending out. Say, I'm waiting on my knight in shining armor, or just say they're coming, or they're here. I can feel them, I can smell them, and then you might start feeling and smelling their ass. So, dear one, there's no need to suffer or sacrifice. Hold the intention of undoing any vows of poverty or self-denial that you may have. Consciously or unconsciously, in any lifetime, as you do so, all effects of these vows will be undone for everyone involved in all directions of time. So a lot of you in here are breaking those generational curses we've been talking about for the last couple of months. Or you guys that have reincarnated into this life, in your past life you was a monk or a nun or something and took a vow to poverty that's hurting you this lifetime, and God don't want that. That's not what was meant to happen. But we used to work for services back in the day, right? We used to trade each other services, and now we don't really do that no more. So you need your coins, and you need to remove all of the baggage from past lives, or like I said, scarcity. Question 3. Unlimited ideas. Your mind is one with God's infinite mind. Therefore, you have complete access to unlimited ideas guaranteed to bring blessings. All you need to do is take divinely guided action to allow these ideas to come to fruition. So whatever question you ask, it's yes once you put that foot forward. Or if you've already put that foot forward, revisit it. It's something else you may have missed. And my 4th question, this is like all about money. Have courage to ask for and accept help. So if you need help with something, right? If you want to contact somebody but you're being prideful, right? This is saying don't be discouraged. Whatever your question was, drop your ego about it. Asking for help is a sign of strength, as is accepting as it is offered to you. Very often when God asks for help, prayers are answered through other people. Be sure to accept this assistance as well as give it to others as you are guided. So, funny story. I had this lady that I don't know. I think because I also make like youth sports apparel. And so maybe she was one of my teen parents or something like that. But we're Facebook friends. I don't know her. I don't see her post. Whatever. And she reached out to me and said she just needed, I think it was less than $20, A lot of you guys need to let go of guilt, and I just wanted to throw that in because it just popped out while I was talking. But anyway, she was like, she just wanted to buy her something very small, and she would give it back like Friday. So I tried to send her 50, but I didn't have, I used different cash apps for different stuff, and I didn't feel like doing the whole bank thing or whatever. So I just sent her what was in there. I think it was like $40 or so. And then so she was like, oh my God, that'll help so much. I didn't want to ask, but if I asked, I really had to. And I agreed and believed that, because it's like, I don't even know this lady. And if her family and friends, wasn't there for her, I do and did feel very much so obligated to help her, because I don't need anything. Honestly. I don't stress about paying bills, my kids, and I'm not bragging or anything, trust me, because I'm not a really flashy person. I might spend $1,000 on a handbag, but for the most part, I don't think I'm bougie. Anywho, I don't need anything. All of our bills are paid without stress. We have food, and I drive a nice car and all that kind of stuff. So I'm good, right? And I just feel obligated to help other people because I have needed help, and I ain't asking either. And I didn't like asking because some people try to kick you when you're down, and I was too prideful for that, right? So when people come to me and ask for help, and I have it to give, and I don't care if it's like $40 or like $4,000, I'm going to give it, not because of that person, and I don't want you to pay me back. I'm doing it because the universe looks out for me. We get paid off of like little commercials for this YouTube, but it ain't like we get rich or whatever. I do this out of kindness because YouTube could never pay me the amount of money that the universe makes sure I have. Like, real shit. Like, not even close. So, said that to say, don't be discouraged to ask for help, because everybody on this planet, I don't care what it was or what we do with our lives, they needed it. And then, like I said, especially me and other people like me that have been pulled out of some holes. It's like this oh. And so our card of the day is going to be Rose. But anyway, so it's people like me and myself that have been in a hard time, and it's like it's an obligation after you get pulled out and blessed, and then you kind of like don't just even have hard times no more. It's our job, like, to give random people, strangers on the street, people we know, and I don't want it back. Like, don't pay me back, because if you having a hard time, like, paying me back is gonna put you back in that hole. So I'm saying all of that to say, to not be discouraged, because it's like all of these cards are about you asking for something out of lacks. Most of you asked about something you feel like you don't have and you need it, and all of these cards are saying you can have it. You need to do some shadow work and remove some toxic, subconscious shit that's blocking your manifestations. This card is like, you're unfucking limited. Stop thinking so much and do something. Or if you ask me about a person, it's like, get your mind off that shit and go get up and go do something. Be the person you think you are so you can attract people. But if you down in the dumps and got this low vibration, who the fuck you think you're going to attract like that? Right? And then for this person, it's like you may need something, and God got a person around the corner that's going to give it to you, but you won't even ask. So I hope that helped. For our singles, right? I guess you single, it is harder for single people, because I guess a couple is like two of y'all, two incomes. I don't know how that came out of our single and mingling for the weekend. So some of y'all might be overspending at the mall and at the club, and next week you're going to have to ask for a favor. But anyway, so our card for singles is Rose Quartz, and also the number 15, if that means anything to you. So focus on love. It's okay to love. Love, 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 love. These people coming in, I didn't see any toxicity other than, like I said, watch out for somebody, baby mama. But, this is dope. And if you need help, ask for it. Or maybe whoever you meet is going to be in a position to help you. So have the confidence and drop the ego to let them, because that did come up. So boom, that's how it fits. Some of you guys are going to be meeting people this weekend or in the near future that's going to help you with your business. This may be a romantic partner. It may be a booty call. But either way, they're coming to help you with something that you're probably not asking for. And then we have selenite. And I got this one today. I get shit every day. My tattoo is healing. I scratched it, so don't look at it. But ain't this cute? I took my son to get some church clothes, because him and his dad they doing something at church. I don't know, but he wanted something new, so we went shopping, and I got some new selenite and my little Halloween ball, y'all, over there. You see it? It's cute. Yeah, I do shop a lot, but it be stuff I need, right, for my channel and stuff, so y'all can look at it because it's pretty. And I see other people that they don't have shit, and they just filter the cards in front of them, and they be having like 800,000 viewers and stuff. So I know I don't need all of these things. But if you just sitting at home and you feel like you don't have nothing, why not watch a video where you see pretty little angels and stuff like that? And look, my spirit God is probably saying, take some of that shit off of there, because I'm talking and they say declutters. I like it. I change it every week anyway. So no more complaining. Stop complaining, you guys. Stop complaining about not having love. Stop complaining about not having money, because you can have it. You can have it, whatever you're dreaming about. raise or promotion, release. See, look, and this is not even a finance card. Release resentments about money and raise or promotion. So when you change your, and I've been saying this, whether it's a person or money, when you change how you're looking at the situation, when you change your energy, when you change your focus, when you start taking that 5 to 10 minutes to think about something else for a little bit, just long enough to stop feeling so sucky, good is coming. And then look at the comments. We talk all day down in those comments. Look at the people who actually meeting folks. Look at the people who just like was wondering if they should go into their own business or not. And then ironically, like after we talk, now they done lost their job and going to do their own business. Or, you know, like I said, the ex called and you stood up to him and now you done met somebody else. So I ain't making this up, honey. Because like most of the shit we be talking about is not even my life. I'm a Pisces, but I'm like 50% Scorpio, don't get me wrong. And then my moon is Aquarius. So a lot of my love stuff, I'll watch like Aquarius or Scorpio. And Pisces is cool too, but I do see how we be on a different frequency sometimes. And I'm Pisces sun, don't get me wrong. But it's like when it comes to love and finances, what I read for you guys is a little bit different from my own experiences, and that's cool. That way I know for sure I'm not mixing it up. Like some stuff I resonate with, but a lot of stuff I went through that a year ago, 6 months ago, 3 months ago. So I guess it has a lot to do with the ascension process also. So maybe we'll do an ascension process update. So those are the cards for the weekend. I know I went in on a little chat, but that is what this is. And eventually it'll be a podcast. People are going to drive to want to listen to it, and they don't have the cards to look at. So all of you that just come for the reading and kind of want to, you know, burn off after the reading, that is absolutely fine, because I'm dealing with thousands of you. So, and one day it'll be hundreds of thousands, and then one day it'll be millions. So thank you for tuning in. Didn't I say, I said I was, and see, I always forget that bonus card at the end of the reading. Ain't nobody called me on it because I forgot yesterday and had to make a whole separate post about it. So my question for Spirit is, when will you meet your soulmate? And I'm gonna let it pop out. When? Okay, this is too many. Pisces, Gemini, Virgo. There go your question. There go your answer. So depending on who you are, and you can do a personal if you want, but I have Virgo, Gemini, and Pisces. So some of you guys probably met this person in Virgo season, probably met this person in Gemini season, or may meet this person in Pisces season, or this is next year, or this is just what sign they are. Virgo, Gemini, and Pisces. And that makes sense. Didn't we have like a lot of air energy? Yeah, we did. So, here you go. That's your bonus. Love and light. Don't forget to hit the subscription button, the notification bell. Hit the description box to get my email, website, and go to the Etsy store. See all the cool stuff that I'm loading. I have the number 7 here. 7 days, 7 o'clock, 7 weeks, 7 months. And maybe the 9th, because the 6 came in reverse. So that may mean something to some of you. The 7th or the 9th. I know we already have some of you that's going to be probably walking up on somebody October 4th. I ain't forgot about that because that just came out so smooth. And I was like, I got to share that. But anyway, that's what I have for our weekend freaking. And it wasn't bad. And I appreciate that. And I got a good message out for somebody, and your money is about to improve. I speak that into your existence, and I'm pretty powerful. So make sure you come back and tell me about it. I love you guys. Namaste.